Hey, so welcome everyone. Very happy to have you here for this new version of the EN Talks. In this case, with our colleagues from the region of Piemonte in Italy, and you will get to know a little bit about them in a moment. Remember that the EN Talks are organized in the framework of the Enterprise Europe Network. It's an invitation from the Colombia's representation. The Enterprise Europe Network is the biggest entrepreneurship and enterprise support organization for international scaling. It exists over 15 years ago, and its main purpose is to create the conditions for businesses, knowledge, innovation, and so on to deploy its capacities in different regions in the world, of course, with a focus on the European Union itself, right? As Enterprise Europe Network in Colombia, we've been around for over a short year now, and we have been developing these talks in order to help SMEs in Colombia to become closer to different landing ecosystems throughout the world. And today is the turn for Italy. So we're very happy to have here two of our colleagues, specifically Federica Leonetti, who is the International Business Advisor and chair of the sector group textiles for the Enterprise Europe Network. And she is visiting us from the Unioncamere Piemonte, which is the regional union of the chambers of commerce in Piemonte region. And this is Torino in Italy. And we will also have Leonardo Piani. Leonardo is the project manager of the Investment Promotion Office from the Piemonte Agency for Investment and Export, also, of course, from him. Welcome to this talk, and the floor is yours. I would say, Federica, we're going to be around 15 minutes with you, and then we will introduce Leonardo, and hopefully after that we will have some time for questions and answers. And remember that this is being recorded, and it's all from outside. Welcome.
Okay, so thanks so much. Thank you, Sebastian, and all the EN Colombia team for this invitation to talk to you about the textile industry within Italy and especially in my region, and then with a little focus about what we are used to do within the EN in relation to the sector group textiles that I coordinate. Just a very few introduction about my organization. We represent the Regional Union of the Chamber of Commerce. We promote and develop the economy sector of our region at the national, local, national, and international level. We work in two sides, in two levels, from an institutional front, because we represent the chamber of our regions, of course. So we promote activities related to the chambers itself, to the economy territory and our enterprises, and at international and European level, because we promote our excellence from the region worldwide, in Europe and in the international level, of course, facilitating interaction and the development of our clients, our SMEs. This is a huge point, because we are a member of the Enterprise Europe Network. We are a former member of the Enterprise Europe Network since the beginning. We work within a lot of international and European projects. We organize a lot of brokerage events. So we support all the SMEs to grow and to develop at the international level. We are also member of other international networks, like the European Technology Platform for the Future of Textiles. We are connected and used to collaborate with Eurochambre. We are connected, of course, with the European Innovation Council at European Commission, and also with the EURATEX, especially according to my daily job, of course, because I'm dealing with the textile sector. We represent, as said, the Chamber of Commerce of our region that are listed here. You can read the slides, and we work to promote our companies, our enterprises all around. Here are the main topics and the main sectors where we and services that we provide to our clients, from the internationalization to the European partnering. We work on tourism also, innovation and digitalizations. We have a huge office related to the sustainability. So we try to support SMEs in every in different contexts. About me, as said, I'm working within the EN since 2009. I'm dealing with the creative industry and textiles, chairing the sector group textiles since 2017. I work with entrepreneurs, small and medium enterprises, startups, working and dealing with the textile sector. And I'm also co-chair of the thematic group internationalization. So I have a very huge commitment and contact with the non-European countries to facilitate the interactions among non-European countries with European SMEs, supporting them, creating new activities, new opportunities to create international partnership and new opportunities for them. So today I would like to show you a little bit in a very general way the textile industry within Italy, to give you some tips and some information regarding our sector here in Italy, and also an overview regarding the industry in our region. And then, of course, thanks to our colleague Leonardo from the Piemonte agency for investments in our region, he will give you more information regarding how to invest and how to promote your organization, or if you are interested in coming in Piedmont to have more to develop your business. Regarding Italy, you know that considering the textile industry, the country is the home to some of the world's most famous fashion brands, of course. Especially the northern part of Italy, of the country, is the most industrialized part, with a high quality products, especially in relation to the machinery sector, general textiles, fibers, yarns, industrial design, but also food and furniture sector. So those are the main sectors. We are as country composed especially by small and medium SMEs. Like 95% of the Italian business produces 66% of Italy GDP. And the textile and fashion sector, after the mechanical engineering, is the second most important, especially for the label of the Made in Italy. That englobe and include non-measurable and tangible factors that goes from the creativity to talent, tradition, and good taste. So it's a label that we are very proud to promote all around the world. The textile sector and industry, of course, in the latest years is working on a huge transformation, trying to find a balance and combine modernizations with the technological advancement, of course. And the most important things is that even if there are a lot of SMEs and small and medium enterprises within our economy structure, the SMEs are gathered in industrial district located in different locations within Italy. So this factor give them the power to grow more, to grow together, to create clusters, and to create specialization and expertise in relation to specific topics and specific issue. So it means that they are very, they have a very high qualification. They produce a very high quality product in that sense. Here it's just a map regarding the north part of Italy. where the textile district are located. So you can see in Piedmont, there is a huge presence of SMEs of productions of wool, especially in Lombardy region of silk. In Veneto, we have also wool, but also production of shoes, in Emilia-Romagna, nightwear, and in Tuscany, mix of yarns and carded textile. Regarding the key aspects of the sector, of the textile sector, we are very famous for the clothing manufacturing, of course. Technical textile, it's in a rising segment also, especially in Piedmont region. We have an increased demand for fabrics with a specific performance in that way. In our region, especially, sport and technical textile are very famous. Also, the stimulative research and development of technological solutions has outlined this part. And the application of technical textiles are related not only to sports, but also to constructions, automotive, biomedical, and other international sector. As said, our region is also very, and the whole country, of course, it's very important also for the finishing of yarns and fabrics, and also for the machinery in the industry. Regarding the sustainability part, of course, all the SMEs nowadays are very committed to that, especially after the release from the European Commission of the new sustainability textile regulation in March 2022. So there are a lot of regulation, like kind of 16 and more, that have been to take into account. So SMEs have to comply with that by next year, by the 2030. But a lot of SMEs are already on the path, and they are already trying to align with the regulation, especially according to the traceability part, using environmental certifications and report on that part. We have a lot of examples in Italy regarding the SMEs dealing with the circularity and sustainability fashion. A lot of example in Tuscany, with a long tradition for the recycling of wool and mixed fibers, but also in Piedmont we have a lot of companies. I had the chance to create success stories within EN regarding startups called Atelier Riforma. That is startups that has been awarded with a lot of European award in the past years. They create a tool for the recycling using the AI technology. So they are a young team. It's a very interesting company within an example from our region. Regarding the Piedmont region, its industrial ecosystem, as you know, we are famous for different kind of sector. We have a huge business community, not only for automotive, of course, but textiles and metalworking sectors. But it's very important in our country, in our territory. We have more than 3,000 enterprises. Within the textile sector, they are divided, and as you can see from there, more or less. So it's a very huge ecosystem and supply chain within the industry. The region is divided in districts as well. As I told you, we have a wool district in Biella city that is nearby Turin, where there are a concentration of the most important brands producing yarns, fibers, and wool, especially wool. With a long tradition, let's say, also. Then there is a huge segment within the Turin city on textile and clothing, garments, so finished production, and also for the furnishing. Here I just listed some most important brands we have here in the region that are famous all over the world, but we have many others that I cannot put there for a question of space, of course, but we have a lot of high quality performance in relation to our companies. And the textile industry within our region will receive a huge development in the upcoming years, also thanks to the support from the European Commission and from the Next Generation EU program that will provide a huge package of funds divided by the sector to develop different tasks and different issues according to the industrial sector in Italy and in the different region according to the regional requests. The package related to the Piedmont region will be divided in different teams, as you can see from the slides, from support regarding digitalizations and boosting innovation, culture, green revolution, infrastructure. So also the textile industry and the manufacturing sector will receive some support from this package. So we think that there will be a huge transformation again in the upcoming years. This is why the Piedmont region created an investment attractions team that I'm sure that Leonardo from Piemonte will show you afterwards. That is a working group to simplify actions to support investments in our region. This team will create connections with local stakeholders, Chamber of Commerce, universities, trade associations, the whole supply chains composed by universities and very high-level research centers. So it will be very important for the future of our economy development, and I'm quite sure that also the textile sector will receive a lot of support in that way. Actually, according to a survey launched by Unioncamere, SMEs and local clients are very happy with the tool provided by stakeholders and business support organizations or Chamber of Commerce as well in relation to internationalization processes, especially if in terms of B2B activities, search of international partnership, technical advice, participations in the specific events and trade missions. So, and those are actually the activities that we provide as a host organization and as a member of the Enterprise Europe Network. And this is a very last minute news from the Financial Times. I don't know if you have the chance to check it, but we just last week, 3 days ago, we have been promoted from the Financial Times as the 6th place with a special ranking in terms of investment in Europe for this year. So it's very interesting and huge visibility for the region. Regarding the Enterprise Europe Network and the sector group textiles that support the industry and the SMEs dealing with the fashion industry to grow at international level. As you know, within the Enterprise Europe Network, we have different kind of sector groups aligned with the industrial ecosystems. So we have 15 different groups that works together, combining and gather the EN experts to create a more tailored support services for SMEs. The sector groups are combined with another kind of group that are called thematic group that works on horizontal issues like those one that you can see on the left side, so the sustainability, digitalization, research, access to finance, etc. So the combination of those groups, it's very important to support SMEs because we find the right way to support your brand, to promote your brand using our services, our events, and finding the right solution to boost and to develop your growth. Regarding the textile sector group, we work especially on specific themes like the internationalization partnership, digitalizations for SMEs, sustainability for the fashion industry, and innovation. We cover all the textiles ecosystems, so we work with SMEs from the producers of wool and fibers to smart and technical textiles, to garments, to the producer of garments and fashion products, accessories, but also industrial filters, fibers. But we work also with retailers, buyers, all the supply chain and all the active member of the industry dealing with the textile sector. As said, our target audience are manufacturing companies, startups, emerging brands, of course, fashion designers, distributors, buyers, etc. We organize within the sector group specific activities to help SMEs to grow at international level. For example, brokerage events, so bilateral meetings, that we organize within international fairs or within exhibition fairs or fashion shows, for example. Company missions, we organize workshops and trainings on specific teams to support companies providing insights regarding specific teams related to the sector. We provide information regarding funding scheme or European calls or initiatives. We create synergies at international level with stakeholders also, and we promote especially the success stories, and we promote to our brands or international brands through different tools like newsletters or social networks or blogs, interviews, video recordings, etc. Here is an example about an event that we organize within the sector group that is called Fashion Match, for which we received an award from the European Commission, the ESMEA agency in 2019 as the best practice within the sector groups, as the best event of the year. So we are very proud of that because it's an event that we launched in 2016. And this will be the 2024 edition will be the 9th edition, so we are very proud about that. And it has a winning formula because it's organized twice a year, actually, once from our colleagues from the Netherlands, so in Amsterdam during the Mode Fabric Fair. In January, actually, and the second edition is organized by my organization here in Turin in June during the fashion show, the Torino Fashion Week, that I'm going to show you in a while. Here is the event B2B platform from the last year, just to give you an idea about the tool, where clients are requested to register their profile, to request meetings, because the registrations of the meetings are it's something that you have to do previously, and then you can meet according to your agenda and to your meeting selected, the clients, the participants on site during the event. Here are other images regarding the event of last year, where we gathered some speakers, international speakers. We organized some talks, the delegation you can see from Ukraine, from brands from Ukraine. Then we give visibility to the brands that attend our events and create successful international partnerships. So we promote through the channel of Enterprise Europe Network, the website. We gave them visibility if they sign some agreements, creating success stories. We use social network, as said. We promote them using other tools, like for example, here there is a brand leading by a woman. So the WeGate platform, working with the female entrepreneurs, promoted the brand through their website to launch and to promote, of course, the event and the success stories regarding the participations and the creation of international agreements across these initiatives. And here another example of some newspapers promoting the initiatives as well. Here, just an overview regarding the brokerage events that we planned within the sector group textile for this year. So we already planned an event regarding smart and technical textile during the textile event in Frankfurt. This event will be hybrid, so on-site and online. So clients can register to the platform, and the B2B will last like a month, from the 1st of April till the end of May. Then we will have the B2B in Turin, called Torino Sport and Fashion Match 2024, that will be organized on the 29th, 30th of June and 1st of July in Turin, here during the Torino Fashion Week, and it will be on site. So I would like to see also delegation from Colombia, I hope, with a group of companies. And then we will have another event planned called Circular Textile B2B match during the Circular Textile Days in the Netherlands, organized in Amsterdam on site. Again, some company missions, so we hope to host the Colombian delegation, and also we are working with our colleagues from Brazil to host a delegation from there to our event. And we also planned 2 trainings, online training, one online and one on site. The one on site during the B2B in Turin on circular fashion and the new sustainable textile strategy, and the second one regarding the textile industry and social issues, to give a general vision on priorities to build a better future for brands, and as a specific general topic, on the garment working conditions. And this will be online, and it will be organized in March. I guess in April. This is a misunderstanding, sorry. If you are interested, I can share more details very soon. Thank you for this first part, and then if you allow me, I would show you very quickly the second presentation, Sebastian's.
Yeah,
if I have time.
You're a little bit behind time, but yeah, we can be quick, and then we can have Leonardo.
Okay, I don't know if you can, no, you cannot see maybe. Okay. Yes, maybe now.
Yes, we can see it now.
Okay, so this will be the next edition, the new edition of the Torino Fashion Week event that will be held here in Turin from the 27th of June till the 3rd of July. The event will be released in this area that is called Green P. This is a new building created some years ago that wish to promote a new way of consuming. So the content of this building is to promote sustainability and circular economy. It's a big retailer, but it's Gators brands, green brands, let's say. So it's also the building is had been constructed with a sustainable material. So the concept are all to promote the circular economy in all the sectors in a different way. Here is the event. It's the 9th edition of the event. The event is an international format that wish to promote and to give visibility to emerging fashion designer and small and medium enterprises from all over the world, from different niche market and countries. Here you can see a delegation from California, for example, another one from Africa, here from Asia and China, and here when last year, 2 years ago, we hosted the Mandela that promotes brands, fashion brands dedicated to, with the collection dedicated to her father. Why participate into the event? So to discover new trends, to get in contact with international brands from all over the world, to expand your network, to attend the B2B and so create international connections, to have visibility at international level, participating and performing during the show with your collection. As said, the B2B will be organized and managed by my organization. Here you can see you have the link to the former event, so I will give you the slide. You will have time to see it. The event will be organized in collaboration with the Talent Garden Association, that is a co-working association, Gator innovators, entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, and investors. So we will involve them to gather new startups, new innovator, and also investors attending the B2B. Alongside the B2B, we will organize some talks on specific themes, from the new technology trend to AI tools, future thinking, innovation, and sustainability as well. And the event will be also part of the EN Itinerary Sport 2024. That is a project launched last year from the Enterprise Europe Network to give more relevance and evidence to the sport industry in general. So the B2B will be included in that part. Here are some numbers regarding the past editions of the Fashion Match here and the Fashion Week. Some images regarding the last year's editions of the performance. Again, our event, the B2B. Some award gained through the years. And here the details if you wanted to attend with your brand, with all the package included. Here you have the partners, including the stakeholders that will participate within YEN. So if you are interested to join, you are welcome to come in Turin to discover new attractions within the industry, to have new connections and create international agreements, hopefully, with other peers, and to develop your business. Thank you, Sebastian. Sorry to me if I prolonged everything.
Yeah, so we have a question from Maria. Yes, we're gonna send the slides to all the participants. And maybe we can leave this question to the end, Federica, because there's a question regarding cotton producers in Piemonte. Probably it's going to be a little bit technical, right? I just want to give the floor now to Leonardo, one of our two guests. Leonardo, please feel free. Turn up your camera, we can see it now. And if you care to share your screen, please be most welcome to do so. We'll let you know when it is available.
Please tell me if you can see it.
We can see.
Can you see it properly, or should I put in slideshow?
Slide form, yeah. Exactly there where you are now.
That is good now.
You need to press the little button, yeah.
Let's see. Now, yes, does it work?
For some reason it's not working.
Devi cliccare nella barra sotto quell'iconcina, la prima, dove per rappresentazione generale.
Sì, l'ho fatto, però non funziona. Ci riproviamo. Let's try again. Now?
No.
It's the same.
So maybe what we can do is that you can move the column in the slides a little bit to the left, so we can increase it, and that's it. Yeah, we can go like this.
Okay.
Let's try. Okay, let's try like this. So thank you very much for the invitation to the EN team and Federica. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to present our objectives, our team, our activities in this panel. I'm the project manager of the investment promotion office within the Piemonte Agency for Investment and Export. That is a regional agency, the government regional agency, working both on business promotion of the Piemontese companies and investment promotion, so that tries to attract and support foreign companies that would like to set up a business, to expand the business, or invest here in the region. We are a joint venture company funded by Piemonte Region Institution, the Union of the Chamber of Commerce, and all the chambers of commerce of Piemonte, and also the Piedmontese universities. I go to the next slide, and then presenting our agency. As I say, it is a one-stop shop for business and investment. We are divided into three departments. Firstly, the business promotion, as already said, support the Piedmontese companies in their international activity, in their international processes, and they are divided into the target sectors of Piemonte region. In addition to this, there is the investment promotion, that is my office, that tries to support foreign companies through free services, as we are a public agency. And last but not least, there is the training department that organizes the tailor-made seminars or conferences or courses related to the internationalization. So it is a very important department also, this last one. We are based in Torino, and our focus of activity is the Piemonte region in itself. While as investment promotion office, we work on three main working lines. As already anticipated by Federica, thanks for the mention, we have been awarded the last week for as in the top 10 of the best FDI strategy regions within Europe by FDI Intelligence, that is a branch of the Financial Times. Dealing with the FDIs. So it is a survey that we curated and we promoted last week, and we promoted the Piemonte region as a land of business and investment, and the Financial Times awarded us. So we are very proud of that, and we promote it as it is a land in effect to do business and to make investments. This is I will present some data on Piemonte, and then I will skip to some reasons to evaluate Piemonte as the next investment destination for your business. Also in the textile sector. Here you can find some macro data on the region, both for companies operating in the region or people living here. Torino, as a capital city, is 2.3 million people in the metropolitan area. Is the fourth largest city in Italy. And you can find also some data on towns and provinces. Here you can find some data on the business side, both business and investment side, and innovation. I think the two data are very important here. The first one is that Piemonte is the first Italian region in terms of private investment in R&D. And it is also the third Italian region for multinational presence. As already mentioned by Financial Times, we are a great ecosystem to do where to do business, and that's why we welcome every year many international companies, both from startups to multinational enterprises. In addition to this, you can find here some excellences made in Piemonte. Loro Piana or Ermenegildo Zegna were cited, also mentioned by also Federica, in the textile and fashion sector. But you can find also other international brands like Ferrero and Lavazza. Here there are foreign companies established in Piemonte that we are supporting, we supported in their soft landing in the region in different sectors, from life sciences such as Novartis, Merck, to automotive, or from aerospace like Collis Aerospace, to fashion again like Cartier, Bulgari, and so on. Here we listed 10 reasons to invest in Piemonte. Why evaluate in Piemonte? As you can see in the map, in the northwest part of Italy, close to France and Switzerland, and 1 hour from Milan. First of all, it is a top economy. This is a macroeconomic data that is important to know, as we are among the top 5 Italian regional economies, together with Lombardy, Veneto, Emilia-Romagna. And the GDPs, but also the number of companies and the quota of export is around the 10% of the Italian total. So this is the first aspect to mention, that if you choose Piemonte, you choose a top economy in which you can settle. The second point is that is the capitale of manufacturing. You're dealing with textile industry, so you know that Piemonte is not only important for automotive and aerospace in manufacturing, but also for, as already mentioned by Federica, also in the textile sector. There are many important activities and businesses operating in this. Also, it's important to say that then it will open in Torino the Italian National Institute for Artificial Intelligence for automotive and aerospace. So the next generation of digital innovation will be based in Torino, and it will be funded by Italian state government. There are sectors of excellence, as already mentioned. Automotive and aerospace are the key ones, but of course there are many others that are at a high level, at national level, but also at the European level. And textile is one of these because of the heritage and because of the innovation of these sectors. We are a strategic logistic hub. We all know that a good investment must be located in a good position because of the presence of international markets and because of the proximity to airports, trains, ports, and so on. Here you can find a map regarding this, and it is important. It is worth highlighting that we are in the middle of the 2 European corridors, the north-south and the west-east corridors. and they meet in Piemonte. They meet in the eastern part of Piemonte, that is Novara area. We have two international airports in Piemonte, from Torino and Cuneo, and the Milano Malpensa International Airport is 1 hour by car from Torino. And we have also a proximity with Ligurian ports like Genova and Savona. Genova is the first port in Italy for the number of traffic of goods. And so it is 1 hour and a half, 2 hours from Torino. And so it is very important to know in order to ship products over there. I will go to the fifth points, that is the presence of highly skilled workforce. It is impossible to do a good business without the proper people. So here in Torino, in Piemonte, you can find them. We are one of the most important university for engineering and architecture, that is the Politecnico di Torino. And also University of Torino is one of the most important universities in Italy. And think about the fact that the 10% of the population in Torino is made of students. So it's a young city, and it is oriented to the future. Many technicians and engineers are educated here, and it is important to know and to mention. R&D and innovation is another key topic for Piemonte. We have 5 science and technology parks in different sectors. We have 7 innovation clusters, and one of for the textile sector is the Point X in Biella, that is the capital of the textile in Piemonte, as already mentioned by Federica. We have also 2 public incubators for startups that would like to set up here. I3P was the best public incubator in the world in 2019. So it is also this thing to know. We are open to FDI. That is something that we always say and promote to international companies. We put also here in this slide the logo of Financial Times as best FDI strategy large region top 10. As we are the 3rd Italian region for number of foreign companies, and these are some numbers and data related to the presence of foreign companies. Even if, although they are 1.3% of local units at regional level, they employ around 150,000 people, and their value added and the turnover is very high, because they represent around the 10% of the regional total. So their contribution to the regional economy is very important. There are also interesting pro-investment incentives to mention to international companies that would like to set up in Italy, especially in Piemonte, because we have, in addition to the national incentives, many regional incentives related to the companies that would like to set up here. Here we listed some of these investment incentives, but then of course we can evaluate case by case, sector by sector, and project by project. The 9th reason is the public support to investors. We are many as Piemonte Agency for Investment and Export. We support the foreign companies with free of charge services and tailor-made. These are listed 6 categories of what we can do, from the business planning to the support to business setup, from the identification of investment incentives to location scouting if you have to find an office in Torino or in other cities in Piemonte, if you have to find a laboratory or a warehouse or an industrial plant. It depends on the objective. And from the organization of incoming mission here, we can organize the agenda for the entrepreneur or for the company that would like to come here and to meet with the ecosystem in order to set up the business or conclude contracts. And last but not least, we have a post-investment aftercare service with all the companies that we assisted before. and let me say with all the international companies based here. So it is something that we can, in addition to other vision, we have a proper body dedicated to this. Last but not least, let me say that Piemonte is not only the land where to do business, but also where there is a good, excellent, let me say, quality of life, and it is one of the best regions in Italy for all the under cultural point of view, and also from the natural point of view. So it is something that you can enjoy and come to visit. So in addition to do business, as said. So this is we listed many topics, but in synthesis, in brief, we can say that we can welcome you here, and we are open to discuss. We are open to listen to you for any need. We are dedicated support services, and for any need, we are open to listen to you and to welcome here in Torino.
Thank you very much, Leonardo, for the comprehensive presentation. So we have 5 minutes left. Maybe we have the chance now to answer 1 or 2 questions that I saw in the chat. So regarding Maria's question, I don't know, Federica, if you had the chance to prepare for it. So the question is regarding cotton producers in the region. Specifically, it seems that she's looking for producers of yarn for knitting. I know, Maria, are you here? Maybe you can clarify a bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it's a little too specific for this type of event. I was just intrigued when you showed, Federica, the map of northern Italy, and you showed, like, you had in some regions you had wool, and some regions you had other kinds of fabric. Because I've been trying to find yarn producers of specifically cotton, and I mean, I've heard many people say that Southern Europe would be the place to look, but I haven't really had any luck yet with Italy. So I'm just wondering if you know if that's even there.
But actually, we have also cotton producers in the north part and in our region. If you are interested, I can scout also with my EN colleagues from the rest of Italy. But yes, we have some contact of them, of the producers. Absolutely, yes.
Is it okay if I send you an email after this event, and then we can continue the discussion from there?
Yes, you can contact me by my direct mail. I can put in the chat, so you can write me. If you can send me details about what you are looking for, I will try to find a good solution.
Okay, and again, sorry for the very specific question.
Thank you for that, Maria. Okay, let's see if there are more questions. Federica just dropped her email address into the chat. Remember that this was recorded, and we will be extending the promotion of the talk to different channels, including the internationalization workspace of the Enterprise Europe Network and other consortium partners in the Colombia node of the Enterprise Europe Network. So we're going to leave it here. Thank you very much, Federica and Leonardo, for your time, for your presentation. It's a pleasure to have you today.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks to all.
See you around. Bye-bye.
Bye.